See how President Uhuru Kenyatta was received in Switzerland.
Here in Bern, we have always had a presence, but it has always been a presence in Geneva, more as a UN headquarters, but not on a bilateral basis. And I think, as everybody has said here, given the fact that we do share a lot in common. I mean, we are two countries that are, as I've always, and I stated even the last time, we're not heavily endowed with mineral resources. We count on our human resource. And it is our human resource that has helped us grow and sustained us, and will continue to sustain us. So there are definitely a lot of areas. You mentioned a few, the high-tech, the innovation, where we use our human capacity to be able to also become major economic centers. And there's a lot of areas, I believe, we can cooperate, from manufacturing to Kenya as a trade destination into Eastern and Sub-Saharan Africa. A lot of opportunities, I believe, that we have some companies already firmly established in Kenya and have been established for a long time. How can we work together to help these companies grow, taking advantage of the free trade area of the continent and using Kenya as a manufacturing base, creating jobs, exchanging expertise in many different areas. So I believe the potential is tremendous, and I think there is still a lot of work ahead of us. One of the things I'd really be very happy to see is if we can increase our partnership, especially in the health sector. I think there again there is plenty of room for growth, and this COVID has shown us that if we are not widely spread, there is no such thing as national diseases anymore. It's a global scenario.
If you like these daily news updates, kindly like, subscribe.
And unless we expand our foothold, our manufacturing capacity across many different zones, we can all end up in serious problems. And I think this is one area where I believe we can work closely on. There's big entities based here in Switzerland who I think we should be able to engage with to see if they can look into expanding their manufacturing, or diversifying their manufacturing areas into our part of the world to cater for that region. So those are areas I believe a lot more could happen. And I also recall that tourism, I saw some numbers there. We're talking about 9,000 tourists pre-COVID. But I can assure you that in the 70s, we used to do almost 120,000, 130,000 tourists. So even the 9,000 that we're talking is a very low figure in comparison to the potential. And that's again another area where we'd like to see, some work done. Our airlines have, as a result of this pandemic, we have lost some of the routes. But I believe these are areas that we can work on restoring and bringing them back. I know there's ongoing negotiations between our two countries on that, and I don't want to get too much into that, but we need to see how we can get. Without air links, there's no tourism. There's no trade, there's no business. So it is a manner on how we can actually resolve this transport issue, while at the same time protecting our respective airlines from any potential problems, especially with regard to regional travel. So this is something I think people can continue looking at and working on together, because it is critical. Other than that, really, mine is just to say this is an opportunity, I believe, to be centered in a capital that has good trade ties through Europe. I believe it has an anchor country in many respects. We share very many things also at a multilateral level. I think we have taken common positions on a lot of issues, and I think this is something, again, we can continue, especially as the world is becoming more and more polarized. So we need to be able to see again how we can partner and hopefully become the voice of reason in this increasingly tense world.
If you like these daily news updates, kindly like, subscribe, watch, and share.